from Spain. Trump
is fighting with Iran, and that's why there are no tourists.
Alright, 1 saffron, please.
No, this is too little. Today the euro. Iran.
Iran, Khamenei.
Khamenei. Israel, no.
Israel, no, right?
No. Israel, no.
And the United States?
The United States, no.
Good morning from Dubai Airport. About to get on the plane that will take me to Shiraz. The first stop on this itinerary through Iran. What can I say? A bit of anticipation? There certainly is. This past month, there have been a series of riots, and in the last few hours, news keeps coming out that Trump, or Israel, the United States, Israel, are about to go to war imminently with Iran. The situation is tense. I'm not going to lie to you. There are internet outages, so I've talked to the contacts I have there in Iran who have helped me organize the trip. We'll see how it goes. For now, we're starting here. There are a lot of people in the waiting room. I thought the plane would be emptier, but it's pretty full. And as for the women, well, some of them aren't wearing a veil. I guess they'll put it on as we get closer or board the plane. Half of them are wearing it, the other half aren't. That's it, say no more. Let's do it. In Iran, the beginning of 2026 has been marked by the greatest internal instability and the most serious escalation of international tension in recent years. On December 28th, protests broke out that have kept the world on edge, just weeks after the collapse of Ayande Bank, an institution sanctioned by the United States in 2018 under accusations of financing the Ayatollahs. This bankruptcy, combined with a historic devaluation of the rial, which has lost half its value against the dollar in just a few months, acted as a catalyst, and what began as a spontaneous protest in the Tehran bazaar over high inflation and shortages of supplies turned within days into a nationwide social uprising. Images of burning mosques, overflowing streets, and armed groups clashing with security forces flooded social media, fueling the spread of the protests. Faced with the loss of control, the Iranian government imposed a total digital blackout on January 8th. According to testimonies, the violence reached its peak during the second week of January, with morgues filled with protesters and police officers killed in clashes. The security forces suppressed the protest hotspots with live ammunition, and although the information blockade makes it difficult to determine the exact numbers, various human rights organizations estimate thousands of detainees and a death toll between 3,000 and 6,000. The government recently released an official list of 3,000 deceased at a press conference to refute opposition media abroad, which claimed the number of victims was as high as 30,000. At that event, the Iranian authorities presented recordings showing organized groups shooting at peaceful protesters. Tehran attributes these actions to cells of Israeli and American secret services infiltrated to create chaos. To this turbulent scenario is added the maximum pressure policy of the Trump administration, which has tightened oil sanctions and definitively excluded Iran from the international monetary system, following the model applied to North Korea. This has driven up the cost of raw materials, worsening an already significant fiscal deficit after the 12-day war in June 2025, a conflict that destroyed strategic infrastructure and forced vital funds to be diverted to military spending. In addition, a severe water crisis has devastated crops in several regions, leaving thousands of families without a livelihood. In this video series, we will travel across the country to get a sense of the situation. We will talk to the local population and go all the way to the capital to analyze this crisis that threatens global stability and foretells a possible conflict between regional powers. Although the most intense episodes of violence have ceased, a tense calm remains, and some traces of the protests are still visible in the streets. Welcome to a journey through an Iran on the edge.
In Shiraz.
What is this?
It's a beautiful park full of flowers. I can't really explain it.
All right.
Which is his seat?
It's 8, number 8. This one. What's your name?
Ali.
Mohammed?
Ali.
Ali. Okay, my name is Victor.
Nice to meet you.
Ali likewise. Thank you. Well, For now, I've already talked to a local. He told me that the situation is calmer, that I shouldn't worry, that there's not so much commotion in the streets anymore. You can already hear the welcoming music as we get off the plane. They're in high spirits here on Air Arabia. It seems like instead of going to Iran, a country that just had a revolution, we're going to a party. We're already ready for takeoff, and now comes the prayer before any trip.
God is great. God is great. God is great. Praise to the one who made this service, for we would not have been able to do it ourselves.
Just like when I traveled on the Talgo in Saudi Arabia, or when you travel by plane in Saudi Arabia or Iran, in other countries too. But while I experienced it in those, there's the typical Islamic prayer. It's a prayer focused on having a safe journey. Currently, we are flying over the Strait of Hormuz. A fifth of the world's oil and 35% of the world's maritime oil traffic pass through here. You can imagine how strategically important this strait is. This here is Keshem Island. And beyond that, in a straight line, is the city of Bandar Abbas, one of the most important ports in Iran. During the last decades of this century and the middle of the last century, tensions and disputes over this strait have been practically constant. Every so often, Iran would threaten to close the strait, and the United States and its allies would threaten to take it back by force. Today, as I'm recording this, on January 30th, 2026, I woke up to the news that Trump has brought a destroyer or warships here to the area, nearby. An event that many Iranians remember is the one that happened in 1988 when, precisely, an American warship fired at a civilian airplane. Iranian. As a result, almost 300 people died. Already at the end of the war between Iraq and Iran, without a doubt, it's one of the hottest areas on the entire planet. One of the perhaps most difficult things is getting a visa for Iran at this time, because the internet is down as I mentioned before, and it was very difficult to apply. Miraculously, I managed to get it. And then they told me that they usually make things quite difficult because I'm going to get the visa on arrival at the airport. They ask you for insurance, they ask you for your itinerary, they ask you for hotel reservations. Also contact information for someone you know. And right now I'm, filling out the detailed itinerary. Apparently, if you make a mistake or something is wrong, you might wait at the airport for 6 to 10 hours for your visa approval. Let's hope that doesn't happen to me. And by the way, we've already entered in Iran. This is the view from the airplane window. Ochre, brown lands, with a lot of mountains. I don't know if Iran is like 60 or 70% mountainous territory, which makes it a stronghold against military land invasions. That's why it's so hard to get in here, and not just now, but throughout all of history. Thank you very much. Here's the suitcase. This suitcase has more miles. A traveler? Well, that's it. I've already gotten my visa. I was lucky. It took just half an hour. I think she was surprised by how many documents I brought just in case. In the end, I guess bringing so much wasn't necessary. I mean, internet searches and the guides had scared me, but here you have it, freshly stamped by passport control. The first thing is to go to a separate area. They take your information there, you give them the invitation, which you do need to get in advance, and then you pay. In my case, I paid 91 euros. They recorded my information. Another 20 minutes I was alone. That's the good thing about traveling, right? In such turbulent times, so to speak, even if it sounds a bit frivolous, but there were hardly any tourists, just me and a few students who were there. And then the rest were local Iranian citizens waiting in line at passport control. I took advantage, and I gave him 100 euros, and I asked him to give me the change in local currency, about 10 euros, which should be enough for the bus or taxi to the city center. And check out the bills. That's 10 euros. I mean 1,200,000 toman, which is actually 12 million toman. Here you can see it in more detail. 1 million rial bills? But they've removed the zeros. Well, it looks like they're 100, but it's a different unit. They're really nice, aren't they? With the refineries here. And with some plants, a dam. For now, everything's going very well. Very smooth. People are super friendly, both on the plane and here at the airport. The police. Welcome to Iran. Welcome. Oh, Spain. Oh, that's nice. Come on. And so on. Someone did tell me. Be careful. A passenger told me. Be careful, you know? It's a somewhat turbulent time. Be careful with what you record. And I said, yes, yes, yes. And then at the cashier, or well, the person where I paid for the visa, told me that there's hardly any internet, that it's very restricted. If I buy a SIM card, will I have internet?
No.
Maybe?
No, well, it's very restricted.
I just left the airport, the small international airport of Shiraz. This is what it looks like. Its surroundings, nothing busy. Well, everyone has already left. I was the last one out, let's be honest. Next, let's head to the hotel. I'll get a taxi. I got some tips. Which is... so I don't get scammed. Basically, they've told me it usually costs about 4, 5, 6 euros. For a ride of about 20 minutes, I mean, that's really cheap. As I said before, there's a lot of inflation and well, if you bring euros or a currency like the dollar, well, your purchasing power has increased by up to 30% from what I've been told, compared to a couple of weeks ago or 3. The exchange rate has skyrocketed. Here we have the taxi drivers. Let's ask them. They're fixing the car. Hello? To the Persepolis Hotel?
Yes.
How much? Toman.
Come here.
Yes. All right.
$5.
$5?
Yes.
All right. $5.
$5?
$5. How many toman is that? Tomans. How much is that?
Toman? How much is that?
Yes.
How many are there?
How many are there?
500.
Which hotel are you going to?
Persepolis Hotel.
Persepolis.
Thank you.
Hello, hello.
Hello?
Salam in Farsi means hello.
Hello, salam? Yes. And mercy means thank you.
Do you speak Farsi?
No, I don't speak Farsi. No. How do you say no in Farsi?
Where are you from?
Spain. Spain.
Spain.
Madrid.
Madrid.
Do you know him?
Real Madrid.
Hala, Madrid.
Barcelona.
Not Barcelona, Madrid. Is Shiraz okay? Is she okay now?
Yes.
No, there aren't any tourists, right? No tourists, no tourists, just a few tourists. No.
There are no tourists.
Aren't there any tourists? Are there just a few, or are there none?
Nothing. There aren't any. Shiraz is a very touristic city.
Yes.
Shiraz is a very touristic city. Iran and the United States are fighting.
Yes, yes. Trump?
Trump is fighting with Iran. And that's why there are no tourists.
I'm sorry. Iran is a very beautiful country. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
Shiraz is a beautiful city.
A beautiful city.
Shiraz has a lot of history.
History of Persepolis.
Historic.
Yes.
Shiraz,
Are you of Fars, Persian ethnicity or not?
me?
Yes.
Yes, Iranian from Shiraz, Farsi, Fars.
Fars. Okay. Who are those people over there? Are they from the party, martyrs, or military?
Shahid martyrs, the martyr Abbas Dauran from the Iran-Iraq war.
Oh, Iran and Iraq. I was asking him about some posters with portraits of soldiers, and they are the soldiers who fell in combat in the Iran-Iraq war in the 80s. Do you have internet now? Does it work?
Oh yes,
Does the internet work?
there's internet, but only the internet works. WhatsApp doesn't. Okay, filter. WhatsApp filter, yes.
No WhatsApp.
In Iran,
Okay.
a filter was added to WhatsApp.
A filter, yeah. But before, giving a thumbs up was bad.
Very bad.
Yeah, like, screw you.
Bilaj, screw you.
Bilai.
Very bad, very bad. But now in Iran we understand that it's a good gesture, not a bad one.
They understand. Okay.
It's good.
Okay, okay. Here goes 500, okay?
Oh yes.
Alright.
It's okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
This is a lot. Very good.
It's good, it's good.
It's okay.
He gets happy. He gives him €5 or something like that. Even though I got a worse exchange rate at the airport, I'll get a better rate in the city since airport rates are always... You lose quite a bit. Oh, thank you very much. It's okay. Mr. Ali? Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. He got really happy. I hope I didn't give too much because sometimes I mess up with money too. Well, we're here at the hotel now. Persepolis, Shiraz. Very good. Isn't it supposed to have 4 stars? Let's see. Wow. Hello. Hello? Hello?
Hello!
I'm Victor. Spanish.
Spanish.
1 second. Yes.
Welcome to Iran.
Thank you very much.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes.
Give me the reservation.
All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it, please. It's very heavy. I'm going to give the lady something. She could be my grandmother. I've insisted she shouldn't carry the suitcases. And nothing. There she is carrying them. Oh my goodness. This can't be. Please take it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Well, this is the room. This is what you can get. Right now in Shiraz, I think I paid €25 online, but I'm sure it would be much cheaper if you come here. Without a reservation, but that was a condition. That they were supposed to ask for to get the visa on arrival at the airport. It's not bad at all, huh? Double bed, single bed, breakfast is included. And also the internet. They gave me a password. Let's see if it works. And now I'm going to unpack a couple of things, settle in quickly, and then we'll go visit Shiraz. As you can see, everything is running at half speed today. It's Friday. I was planning to go to the bazaar, and I still am, even though I've been told it might be all closed. But I need to exchange money, more money. At the airport, I only exchanged a little. And then I would also like to buy myself, well, one of those fanny packs to keep the camera, the money, the phone, and so on, because I retired the other one, the one I had before. Look, something really curious is that here, despite being one of the most sanctioned countries in the world, you can find stores that replicate the world's most important companies. Hello, I'm from Spain. Peace be upon you. Well, that's the plan. Basically to take a walk around Shiraz, go downtown, to the biggest bazaar, see what's there, and then of course, eat something. If everything's closed, I still have tomorrow and can show you more then. Hello? Take a look. What bread they're making here in the giant oven. I'm approaching the bazaar, and as you can see, there are more small shops. Although it's true that the streets I came through were empty. And yes, I have seen some murals in honor of the fallen soldiers, I imagine from the Iran-Iraq War, as the taxi driver told me. By the way, I haven't given you an update on how the internet is at the hotel. There is internet, but it can only be used to check, I don't know, the news, for example, in Spanish newspapers. I tried it and yes, it worked. And also send emails, but everything that's Instagram, WhatsApp, and other applications, well, that Twitter, no, X, you know. And the rest, I haven't tried all of them, but nothing, you can't. Not even with a VPN is totally blocked. What is this? Are these Iranian ice creams? I'm going to have a little ice cream. Come on. By the way, as you can see here, the girl behind me isn't wearing the veil. Because now they're more permissive, as I understand it. The first time I came here 10 years ago, it was mandatory to wear it, and as a result of some protests and uprisings. Years ago, I understand that they're not so strict anymore. I mean, you can see more and more women without the veil. Hello? Is this chocolate?
Chocolate? Yes.
Chocolate? And these? And this one?
Saffron.
Saffron? Saffron? Saffron vanilla. Alright, with saffron.
One?
One, please. A saffron ice cream. Of course, since we're in Iran, saffron is typical here. Look. Thank you. Where is the Grand Bazaar? It's not open, is it?
No.
And what about exchanging money? Yes.
Over there. On Zand Street.
Zand, on Zand Street. Well, here I have my saffron ice cream. Next to this square, it looks like a fortress. Or maybe it's the bazaar, but I need to be closer to tell. It took me some effort, huh? About €1, maybe less with the good exchange rate. I gave him 2 million reals and he gave me back 700,000 and something. So, nothing really. And check out the huge ice cream he gave me. For less than €1. As I always say, cheers to you. Saffron ice cream. The taste is curious, isn't it? It tastes like saffron, but sweeter. Yeah, it's good. It's thicker than the regular ice cream we usually have maybe in our countries. But it's really delicious. Also, look, it has like chunks of something in there. I think it's pistachio. Let it not be said, huh? I finished it like a champ. It was hot for me. And on top of that, I'm even going to get cold and everything. He gave me a kilo of ice cream. Here, where I ate the ice cream, the building in front of me wasn't a fortress, but the palace of Karim Khani. from what I've read. Look, what a mosaic they have here. Next to it, the king annihilating the demon. That looks like the two-horned demon. Look, what a little market the grandmas have set up here. It's like in Russia, but the Iranian version. Here you have the grandmas selling at the market. All kinds of things. From perfumes, slippers for walking around the house, some costume jewelry. Hello? No? No. Okay, I'm a tourist. From Spain. So, no video?
No video.
Okay, I'm sorry, excuse me. Where can I record video here? Where can I take video? Here? There, yes. Okay. Well, you've already seen it. I left that market because a guy came up to me. He told me to stop recording. He seemed nervous, maybe because of the grandmas or because I looked lost. At first, I thought they were undercover cops, since there were two of them. Then nothing happened. They were just two regular guys saying, "Hey, this is disrespectful," or something similar. And now I apologized and left. I asked, "Where can I record?" He said, "Here, right next to the palace." So, that's what I'm doing. I don't know why he told me to stop recording. I guess it's because of the elderly ladies, out of respect for them. Because there's no crowd here, no police, no people. It's more of a tourist spot, I'd say, where I am right now, and here next to the palace. I think this might be the courthouse or maybe the Ministry of Justice, and you can see that the door is well stoned, right? It seems like it. Probably because of the recent riots. What change can you make? 50 euros.
50 euros.
1,600,000.
Let's go.
No, it's fine, no.
It's very little.
Today the euro. Hello?
Hello? Where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Spain?
Do you speak English?
No.
No? No, it's fine. No.
He's my friend.
Yes, but it's okay. He wants to give me very little for the exchange. It's very little.
He says it's very little. He's recording us.
Yes, I'm recording. Everything okay?
It's normal, no problem.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
Is it okay in Iran?
It's okay in Iran.
I'm here as a tourist filming. I need money to go to the bazaar. Iran, yes. Khamenei.
Not Israel.
Not Israel, right?
No. Not Israel.
And the United States?
The United States? No.
No?
Iran, Russia, China, North Korea are Iran's friends. Pakistan, not Europe. They're not good.
50 euros, right? How much is it? 1, 2, 3.
8 million Toman.
8 million, right? 8 million Toman.
8 million Toman.
80 million reals.
Thank you.
Is it okay?
It's okay. All right.
Thank you.
I have bills from Azerbaijan, India, Russia, Turkmenistan, Kuwait, the Philippines, China.
China. You have it all, right? What's your name? Ali. Victor.
Do you have Instagram?
On YouTube.
YouTube?
Is the situation in Iran okay now?
Yes, in Iran it's fine.
Iran, it's fine.
Don't you have Instagram?
Huh?
Don't you have Instagram?
Yeah, I have Instagram. Maybe.
Internet.
Internet isn't working, right?
It's not working. We're like in North Korea. Keep the money.
Yes. Look at that wad. 80 million reals for 50 euros. Goodbye, thank you.
See you later.
Goodbye. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. I just exchanged my 50 euros for 80 million reals. At first, they stopped me in the middle of the street because the banks are closed since it's a holiday, like a Sunday. They asked me, dollar, euro? I didn't get it at first, but when I stopped, they approached immediately. At first, it wasn't clear how much they would exchange it for. It's just that the numbers are so big you can get lost right away, and I was like, no, I don't know. Well, I got a much better exchange rate than at the airport. If at the airport it was 12, you know, and here it was 16, after removing a lot of zeros. But yeah, it's good. Now I'm in the subway. Well, in the subway station. I'm going to cross to the other side of the road because Shiraz has a subway line. Here it is, the red one, like the red walker. Maybe I'll try it later and show you what the Iranian subway is like here in Shiraz, although I'll have to see if filming is allowed, of course. And so, what I want to buy now is this bag I mentioned, the fanny pack, to keep my things. I'm not going to walk around with a wad of 80 million rials in my pocket. It won't fit, my pocket would burst. Look how curious this is, such a small hat, the Russian ushankas. They look like they're made of wool. Made from Bactrian camel wool. Hey, for a holiday, this street is pretty lively, huh? There are a lot of shoe and clothing stores around here. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. There's everything except what I need. Here it is. I finally found it. Let's see which one I'll take. Well, I'm not going to be too picky. The first one I see that works for me, I'll take it. You have Louis Vuitton and even Dolce & Gabbana. If I were in the Maghreb, I'd grab one of these to disguise myself a bit and blend in. Alright then, that's it. I got myself a red one, as it couldn't be any other way, I think. If my math is right, I think I paid 3.5 or 4 or something like that. 5,500,000. Alright, now that the main thing is done, and it's getting dark, I think I'm going to have dinner. Hello. People sometimes get scared when I record. I was saying that I think I'm going to go heading to the hotel. Let's call it an early night. I want to show you some local food and head to bed early since I have a long day tomorrow. I'm taking the subway back. Let's see how it is. So far it looks pretty clean, huh? The Shiraz subway. And very elegant. Hello. One. How much does it cost? How much does it cost?
3 cents.
3 cents. Here you have the subway. No, I made a mistake. It's 2 lines then. I have to go. Let's see where I am. Well, I think it's this way. More or less. Look, this cost me 6. He told me 6, I gave him a 10 bill. Come on, it's very little. The prices here are ridiculous. The guy even told me, he said, "You're carrying a lot of money, huh?" Let's see if I don't get lost. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll have to settle for with some pictures I'll show you here that I found on the internet of the subway, because as soon as I set foot on the platforms and was filming freely with my camera, 3 guys, 3 men showed up. First one, and then a pair of police officers or subway security, I'm not sure. And they made me delete everything that had to do with the subway and the platforms. And that's it, recording is forbidden. They told me in a polite way, but still it's not allowed. The main reason I wanted to show you the subway is because it has the peculiarity that the first and last cars are exclusively for women. Anyway, let's not get discouraged. I walked here to one of the best restaurants, according to several people from Shiraz. This one behind me is called Haft Khan, and honestly the building is spectacular. It has several floors with international Persian cuisine and a hookah lounge for shisha. And live national music, so I've heard. Let's check it out. They brought me this as an appetizer. They told me it's a grape juice with balsamic vinegar. To you, to your health. Yes, I understood correctly. It's like grape juice, exactly that, with balsamic vinegar. Well, it's interesting, huh? Hey, a mix? That's delicious. And here I have some yogurt that I ordered with spinach and a salad. Something healthy. It's good to have occasionally. Let's see if he brings me some bread. Thank you very much. This is the bread I saw them making earlier. Before I had the ice cream, and I felt like trying it. Well, it's a kind of pita, right? Or lavash, depending on where you are. And this is the yogurt. Yogurt with spinach. In these countries here in Asia, Asia Minor and Central Asia, very typical. It's really good. And the freshly baked bread. And the salad is also very simple. Cucumber, tomato. I'm not sure if it has pepper or onion. Thank you very much. The main course has already arrived, really fast. A lamb that I ordered with rice, but the portion of rice is huge. Saffron rice. You already know that Iran is one of the main producers of saffron, if not the top one in the world. And since I like it, well, look at that. Paella, right? It has a color similar to Spanish paella. Saffron is also used. Well, it used to be used as a coloring agent. It's really expensive. I'm going to take a bite. Delicious. And with the lamb, they bring you these pickles. Well, they must be typical here. Looks like some olives, carrots, cabbage, and hot pepper. It's really good afterwards to help your stomach digest, and so the meat doesn't feel so heavy. I ordered a tea to finish. I couldn't finish it all. I left the rice halfway and the pickles too. It was a huge amount. Also, every time I ate a spoonful of saffron rice, I don't know why, but I would get... It's not dizziness, but a strange feeling. Like a spicy heat, but no. But it wasn't spicy. And here I have the tea brewing. And this here is sugar. Look how interesting. To dip it and suck on it like a lollipop, right? Except it's just crystallized sugar. And now we'll see the bill because... the numbers here. Look, this is what I ordered. This is... I don't know. Yeah, this is the one. That's clear. The little dots are the zeros. But just so you see that here they aren't used. The same numbers as in the rest of the world. So the bill is going to be a surprise. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, I have it in cash. 24 million. Oh, these are Toman.
This is real.
Real. This is real. Okay. Here is the bill. 24 million reals, which is about 15 euros, more or less. And the most expensive thing was the lamb, 10 euros. So the rest was all for about 5 euros. Just so you can see, I know I've said it many times today, but this is dirt cheap. Iran was already cheap before this crisis, and now even more so. With this tea, I say goodbye for today, and see you tomorrow. Bye. We've already left the bazaar. You can't imagine how busy it is here. We're going to have some tea. With the small cake the girls gifted us. Okay. In this big room, known as the CIA room, we also have radio communications, which are these machines you see here. Here are Iranian prickly pears. Countdown to the destruction of the State of Israel. The Zionist regime will disappear in the next 25 years.